Hi, Facebook friends. It's me again. I hope you've all had a good Monday. And if you're trying to reclaim your house, that you got whatever chores you want done today done. I talked to you yesterday evening about today was bathroom day for me, so cleaned 2 bathrooms and had the girls clean their bathroom. Clean them from top to bottom. Didn't take 20 minutes, and then that's done. And today, what we're going to discuss is cleaning bedrooms. Now, if you listened to my first video, we talked about how you're going to have your children clean their own bedrooms. So tomorrow, my children will dust their bedroom. The older girls, probably ages 7 and up, they're going to do everything from their mirrors, their glass, their dusting. If anything needs straightened up, they're going to do that. They're going to vacuum their room. Your younger kids, 4 years old, they can run the vacuum. 3 years old, they can definitely grab a dust rag. And it's fun for them. And I had a mom, I hope it's okay if I mention this, I had a mom message me today and say that she shared with her daughter what my daughters were doing and how excited her daughter was to do it. And I really think that children thrive when you give them responsibility. I mean, sometimes, of course, they don't want to do it, but I think that it makes them feel big when you give them jobs and you let them know that you think that they can do and handle these big jobs. So I don't really have a lot of tips for your bedroom because it's pretty simple and your kids are going to do theirs. I've got I showed this on another video, but if you missed it, this is just some water mixed up with 4 or 5 drops of a purifying oil, and any of your oil lines probably has a purifying oil blend. You can take that and spray it. I don't have any animals in my house, but I'm sure that you could spray that where your dog has laid or your cat has laid, and it will smell good. I'll tell you a little secret that one of my younger children has a bedwetting problem, and she wears pull-ups at night, and still her bed, I mean, she doesn't pee in the bed and it's not wet, but it just smells bad. And if you spray that on there, it just takes the smell right away. I showed you my Norwex stuff that I like to use, and this is just a dusting mitt. And that's what I use every week when I clean the bedroom. Once a month or so, I use a polish. And I'm not anti store-bought cleaners, but I'm frugal. So that's the reason that I started making my own cleaners. This is a wood polish, and it's made from half olive oil, half vinegar, white vinegar, and some whatever essential oils you want to make it smell good. And you just have to shake it up before you use it. So once a month in my bedrooms, I'll go through and use that polish instead of just the dry cloth. So what you're going to do when you get started on your bedroom is you're going to vacuum first, because your vacuum puts out dust. And that's a simple thing, but maybe we forget that happens. And if you have vents in your bedroom, just go ahead and sweep those out really quick. And if you have furniture in your bedroom, just sweep that off really quick. So everything gets vacuumed first. That way you don't put dust back into the air of the room you just dusted. And then I just go through and I move everything. So if I'm going to dust this piece of furniture, I'll move everything to the left and dust it, and then move everything to the right and dust it, and then I will just put it all back. And don't forget to just take your microfiber towel or your dusting mitt or whatever you've got to dust with and dust your picture frames. It just takes a second. And unless you have a lot of bedrooms, you're going to knock this out in like 15 minutes. And besides just your daily cleanup of cleaning up after yourself and your kids, this is the only chore you're going to do. And once a month, I like to come in here. I have this big long duster, and I think it's Joe Campanelli. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's got this microfiber dusting thing on it, and it's got this long handle. So like once a month, I'll come in here and I'll just dust around the trim around the top, and I'll dust the ceiling fan. Ceiling fans are gross, right? You ever turn your ceiling fans off and look at those? Don't forget to dust those once a month, because if you don't, then all that dust is just going back on your furniture. And so that's really all I have for bedrooms. I feel like I really don't have any great tips for bedrooms, except for maybe sheets. Let's talk about sheets. Sheets is a huge problem for me. There are, 6 beds in this house. So trying to get everybody's sheets washed once a week, which is ideal, is very hard for me. And I've been reading a book about homeschooling. It's kind of change of topic, but I'll get back on. A book about homeschooling, and she talks about loop scheduling. You guys might have read Teaching from Rest by Sarah Mackenzie. But she talks about loop scheduling your subjects in homeschool. And my sister-in-law mentioned that she loop schedules her cleaning. And so I thought, why don't I loop schedule my sheets? Now, if you don't know what a loop schedule is, it just means you make a list. Mom and Dad's bed, Emma's bed, Laura's bed, Anna's bed, Julie's bed, Owen's bed. And when you have time, you do the next bed. So it's not like I'm going to wash my sheets every Monday. Well, what if that Monday I'm gone all day and it gets skipped? And what if the next week I'm gone all that Monday and it gets skipped? If you do the loop schedule, then it's just, okay, today I'm home all day, I'm going to wash my sheets. Tomorrow I'm gone, so I don't wash anybody's. But the next day I'm home all day, so I'm going to wash Emma's sheets. And the next day I'm home all day, I'm going to wash Laura's. So that way, hopefully, everybody's sheets get washed more frequently. That's all I've got. But tomorrow I'm going to talk about cleaning the main room, and I think I have a few tips that will help you there. But I don't want to overwhelm you. Just one little section at a time, one day a week, and stay on top of it. If you have to stay up 15 minutes later instead of going to bed, if you have to get up 15 minutes earlier in the morning, you can do it. See you later.